time. I really hope it's working. If not, you guys will tell me, I guess. So I'm gonna start fishing. If you guys can hear me, cool. If you can't, sorry. So today we're fishing with the Jeffress jigs once again. The bite's been hard here. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Usually this is a great time of year to catch some crappie here. They ain't been here all day. I was hoping when that water warmed up a little bit from the sun, they'd come back in here. So all we can do is see what happens. We're not going to do a long live stream. I just wanted to test this mic, do a little fishing because people seem to be interested in watching me do some crappie fishing. So we're going to do it. If you can't hear me, you're at least watching the water. It's pretty. So we're just taking this jig. We're kind of running it across the bottom. That's where they've been. That don't mean that's where they're still at. But it's also where the rocks are at. And that was my aggravation part, is I keep getting snagged up on the rocks. It's not that replacing the jigs or the jig heads is a big deal. It's just the aggravation of constantly retying and retying and retying. So basically what I'm doing is I'm throwing that jig. I'm giving it probably 6 or 8 seconds to fall. Then I'm just slowly bringing it in. It's kind of like bouncing it across the bottom. So I'm going to walk back over to the camera here in a minute. And I want you guys to tell me if you could hear me or not. Because I could be talking to myself, which would not be anything unusual either. But I'd like to know if the mic's actually working. I found a setting I think I needed to fix. That's why it didn't work earlier. Using a 6'6" Shakespeare Ugly Stick light rod with a Shimano reel. 4-pound line, I just restrung it. So we should be good to go. Even if we get a nice fish and it pulls a drag, we should be able to let it run just a little bit. This fish could be suspended up in the water column too, and I'm trying to fish below him. Heck, they may not even be in here. That was a horrible cast. And sometimes the worst cast end up being the best cast. All right, guys, I'm walking back over to the camera. Would you please let me know if you can hear me or not? All right. Hey, guys, could you hear me when I was over there? I'm just curious. I think I got it fixed. Audio is good. Awesome. That is great news. So it was a simple fix. I just had to do it. This is a jig I'm using from Jeffers Jigs. I haven't caught anything with it, so I'm going to try a different color. This assorted packet Jeffers Jigs offers, it's just loaded with all kinds of stuff if you want to try some of it before you buy a pack. I would love to say this is a sponsored video, but he was nice enough to send us some jigs. So I want to share the love and pass it out to you guys, because I think it was really, really great of him. I did pretty good on blue last time I was here. So I think we're going to go with another blue one and see how that works. Great to see everybody in. We got 50 awesome people watching me crappie fish. This is what we're going to go with this time. And, you know, these crappie, they might not want that smaller bait. I may need to go up to a bigger bait. But the whole thing about crappie is you got to find them, and you have to find what they want, because just because you want them to eat it don't mean they want to eat it. I'm using a 1/32 ounce jig head. Let's throw that guy. So we're good. Let me put this on all chat. You guys are awesome. I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas, and thank you for coming in. So, I love trolls. Trolls are the best. All right, let's see what happens. I know better than to walk with my glasses. You throw my depth perception off by a ton. All right, let's see if the blue does this any better, guys. Once again, folks, we're using Jeffers jigs. It's got some great prices, and you know, we use all kinds of different jigs. And I found these jigs to hold up really well. Unlike the Bobby Garlands, you get a fish or two and they're done. These are some pretty nice jigs. I'm just waiting to fall on my face. And then you guys be laughing at me because my face would be all smashed up. It'd probably be an improvement, but still it would hurt. I do have a carp rod set up over behind the camera, just for the off chance that we might catch one. There's enough flow, it's probably pulled all the bait off of it already, but it's all right. It ain't gonna hurt nothing to be set up. Probably only do about a half-hour live stream, but I might try for some walleye. And if we do, I'll zoom the camera in and I'm gonna try to fish these walls right here. I'll have time. And that was one of my target species I came here for. It looks like there's a big school of shad right out here. You can just kind of see them underneath the water, so maybe there'll be some crappie up underneath there. This place is littered with shad. Unfortunately, you can no longer throw a cast net here. In fact, last time myself and Matt were down here, somebody had thrown a cast net illegally, and they got it hung up on these rocks, and Matt crawled in the water and got them out of the rocks so the fish didn't get caught up in it, and us fishermen didn't catch it. So whoever did that not only lost probably a $50 cast net, maybe more. We're lucky they didn't get caught. I just don't know where these crappie are at. I've tried different levels in the water column. They had been stuck to the bottom. And I wanted to get minnows, but there wasn't nobody had minnows available on my way here. Go down a little farther. Let's see what happens down here. I'd say you got to be half billy goat to run across these rocks, but you should see the rocks that Anthony J runs across. This ain't nothing compared to that. The white bass should be running up in here too. The water's good and cold. I think they'd be in here eating the shad. Come on, fishes. Need to catch us some fishes. We're going to get right up on that wall here in a minute. I was kind of throwing towards it and let that current push it to the wall. Figured them crappie would be against that wall because that sun and heats that wall up. And maybe those crappie would go up against that wall. Yeah, no, I'm quiet, guys. Concentrating on these fish, trying to make them bite. I've caught some nice bass over here just trying to fish for crappie too. Might get lucky and find one of them. Hopefully the audio is still good. A little tangle going here. Get that pulled out. The tangle's way up in there. There we go. Yeah, good. It came out without knotting up. Those are the worst when they knot up. Now my jig's completely on the bottom. I have no doubt about that. Hopefully it's not in rocks. It'd be okay if it was in a fish's mouth. It's not in the fish's mouth either. Thank you to everybody that's in. Hopefully we got at least 50 people in here still. That'd be great. Watching me try to catch crappie. I don't know how well you guys can see the spillway. It's still flowing pretty good. They're dropping the water from the lake. It's like they do every year. They'll drop it 4 feet. And it's gradually over a couple weeks' time. So that's why we got so much water flow right now. Water always flows over it, but not this strong. Now, let's try to get a little closer. One of these rocks moves. That's that one. I almost fell on it earlier. That's why I know it moves. May not matter what we fish with, these fish just might not bite. But speaking of bites, tomorrow, the Sunday Night Bites, is the show we do every week, myself and Bank Fishing Adventures. We will be going live about 1 o'clock Central Time, 2 o'clock Eastern Time, roughly. I ain't gonna say it's gonna be at that time, but in that ballpark. So if you guys haven't, please subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and enjoy the show. We'll be catfishing. Stacy's rivers are flooded, so that will be good for him because he can really get on some nice catfish when that river floods. Stacy catches a lot of channel cats. He don't really have blues or many flatheads in his area, but he can get on some 8, 10, 12-pound channel cat. So it's always interesting to see what he's going to catch. I know you guys probably can't see me too well, if you can see me at all. I'm getting ready to walk back down to the camera. Hopefully you all are still there. I'm going to grab the walleye rod and we're going to try for some walleye because the crappie apparently are not here, or at least not biting. Tried to set the camera up where you can see all the way down the bank, but I don't know how well that worked. All right, guys. Tons of chat rolling. You guys are awesome. We got 83 awesome folks in here. Thank you guys for being in here. I appreciate it so very much. Hope you all have a happy holiday, Merry Christmas, and everything else. We're going to grab the walleye rod. We're going to try to throw for walleye against that wall over there. Okay? And I might be able to get you a little better seat in the house. I kind of really worry about this tripod falling over into the water. But maybe that will be okay. And aim it down just a little bit. And I think you guys will be able to see me. You guys good with that? I hope so. Let's see what happens. Matter of fact, because I know I'm going to be over against that wall. Let's zoom it in a little bit so you can get a better view. Thank you all once again for being here. 75 awesome people still. 5 jewels, 24 thumbs up. And if you guys haven't, please subscribe. It's free. Won't hurt you none. All right. So this is what we're going to go with for throwing for the... I'm going to take the little protector off, of course. See that protector under? We're going to use this for walleye. There's plenty of shad in here. And this resembles a shad. So we're going to see if we can't pick up something with it. Hopefully I don't lose it like right off the bat, because I normally lose 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 of these a day. Just on the rocks. All right, let's go, guys. Come on, Mr. Walleye. We're going to grab the net, because there ain't no way we can get to the water to get to him if we do catch one. Here we go. We do got a good chance of catching a bass over here too, so if we catch a bass, we'll catch it for Josie, because she's all about the bass. We'll give it a couple tosses up here first. Kind of going to do the same thing. We're going to let that drop a little bit. We're going to work it across the bottom. When you're walleye fishing, it's slow go. It's almost painfully slow. You get by a little faster speed during the summer, but it's really slow this time of year. Just need a good bite. I have to be really careful not to knock my microphone off, so hopefully that don't happen. I just got it and it seems to be working fine. I'm gonna take that bait and just kind of pull it across the bottom, let that tail wiggle, get some attention. Them walleye around, they'll see it, they'll grab it. So are them big old rocks that are down here. All right, let's give it a cast across. See if we can't get to that other side. I know we can get close. We're close. We're still about 10 foot off of that wall. Not as close as I wanted to be, but I'll take it. I did snag up on something twice already in that area. Well, look, I'll find it again. Of course, I could get lucky and find a flathead laying in there too. My buddy always tells me if you're going to catch a big fish, you're going to find it in structure. Well, there's plenty of structure out there. So we should catch a big fish. There we go. We're on something, guys. No way. Y'all are going to laugh when you see this one. This dude hit it like a tank. Let me get over there to you. All right, well, we got us our first fish. And you're going to die when you see what it is and what it ate. All right. Here's our first fish. Nice, respectable crappie. It ate that big ass swim bait. It choked it. So there we go. There's our first crappie. They're after bigger baits. That's why we're not catching them on the small baits. I'd say he's probably 10 and a half, maybe 11 inches. Let's go find another one. He was on the bottom too. Just where I said they've been. I'm just using the wrong thing. They want a bigger bait. Been using those 1.25 inch baits. That's not what they wanted. So we can find us another one. Could have just been coincidence. Could have got lucky. At least I'm not skunked for the weekend. Got to go back today and do the Christmas present wrapping. And I was really kind of feeling bummed out because I hadn't caught nothing the whole time I was down here. That's like a 2.5 inch swim bait, guys. He took it like a champ. I would bring the camera down here, but I don't even normally have service where it's at. So I'm afraid if I bring it down here, I ain't gonna have service at all. You get your crappie? If these crappie are starting to bite, I might grab my ultralight again. Try to get out here with a little bit bigger bait. Show it off to the people. Show it off to the peoples. Show the camera. But he's bigger. You got to come on this side of the camera, though. So the crappie are maybe going to start biting, folks. That's a good sign. I think we're going to do that. We're going to grab that ultralight again, throw a little bigger bait on, and see if that ain't the ticket. Could have been fishing the wrong stinking bait the whole time. That was a rock. That's that rock I hung into earlier. I'm trying to get a couple more casts over here by this wall, though. I just know there's something up there. I know there is. There has to be. If I was a fish, I'd want to hang out by that wall. Get all that bait that's coming down. Come on, bass, walleye, crappie, right on my line. Let that dude drop down to the bottom again. I don't take it very long. It's pretty heavy bait. We need to be up in the swells. Let's try up there towards the middle. Gonna let that current take that bait down. Let it make its own action. It'll look more like it's natural floating down through the spillway. If it's a carp, he'll take it. If it's a carp, he'll take it over. All right, we're going to give it one more throw, then we're going to go back and get that crappie rod. All right, we're going to go back and get the crappie rod, guys. Hopefully you can all still hear me okay. And we're going to try the crappie rod. I think I'll probably move closer to the camera. A lot easier to walk back for some reason than it is to walk there. All right, we are back. We're back again. So what did you catch that crappie on? Yeah, I think I'm gonna upsize a little bit. I think my baits are too small. Yeah, it's on.
Well, I had a 3-inch one on there and it wasn't doing nothing.
Right here.
Oh, I don't care for it.
Oh, you're still recording, but you can explain.
Just 3 inches, I wasn't getting no action and it hit the bottom to you, so I went down to 16 for 2 inches. I had a couple bites. Besides that one.
So he's had more luck than I have. I've been here all day. Oh, okay, I know what that is now. Yeah, I got you.
Matt don't like them.
Matt don't like him. Probably because Matt can't catch nothing on him. I got to figure out what I do with my jigs. They're in my pocket here somewhere. Ah, I found them. There they are. All right, we're definitely going to go up in size. So we're not.
It was on the bottom too.
Yeah, that's where I got him at. Was on the bottom. Oh man, it looks like I'm out of the big monkey milk in this bag. Let's see what we can find that might be good. This looks kind of fun, but that's too small. We want a big one of them. We go with chartreuse. It says probably 1 3/4 bait if I was going to guess. It's definitely bigger than what I have been using. Should have lots of tail action. So it should be good to go. $78 awesome people in here. Thank you guys. 37 thumbs up. You're the greatest. Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy Hanukkah. Whatever good stuff you got. Even season's greetings. Y'all are the best. And if you don't mind, subscribe, hit that like button. It's free. Turn on that notification bell. It's great too. We have a show on Sunday night. It's called Sunday Night Bites with myself and Bank Fishing Adventures. Please check us out. We'll be live around 1 o'clock Central tomorrow, 2 o'clock Eastern. A little bit early show, but the weather's kind of frightful. It's going to be cool. So if it's going to be cool, we'd rather go early while we can. In the summertime, our show is normally about 7:30 or 8 in the evening. Always a good time. All right, let's give this dude a try. You guys are awesome. If I haven't said it, y'all rock. Once again, we're down to 1/16 or 1/32 ounce jig. So it takes a minute for it to drop. But we still might get us a nice fish off the bottom. The whole thing is to keep that tail bouncing when you're using something like this. That's what's going to attract that crappie. And you're going to say, man, that looks just too good. I have to eat it. But first, we got to find the crappie. I prefer to use the high vis yellow on my reels, but I only had 4-pound in the regular clear mono. So that's what I put on here. It's just a lot easier to see if they take off running with it and you don't feel them. Sounds like we got some company up there too. A couple of the car doors shut. This spot is normally good in the wintertime. Don't really know where they're at right now. All right, let's move down a little bit. Nothing there. Now right out here in front of me, there's a big boulder. I snag on this thing all the time. You'd think by now, even though I see it, that I would not get snagged on it. But I still do. And I know it might sound silly. You can sit here and fish one spot, and cast straight out and come straight back in, and cast that way a couple times, bring it back, and I catch nothing but W over here, even though you might have went past them 2 or 3 times throwing straight out. In crappie school, sometimes they're a really tight school, and if you ain't on top of it, you ain't gonna catch them. If you're above them or below them, you ain't gonna catch them. But face it, guys, when we're on the bank, we don't have live scope. We don't have any kind of sonar. You have to have skills fishing from the bank to catch crappie. It's all trial and error, changing colors, changing depths. All that stuff matters. That's a rock. I don't want to set the hook in that rock. Really try to go over and get it before it gets like bad, then I can't get it. And if I have to snap it, I do. But it's whatever. Yeah, see, I got it. If I'd have just yanked on it, I'd have never got that snag undone. Hope you guys can still see me. I hope you're doing good. Merry Christmas. Sunday night Christmas edition will be out tomorrow. Hope you all have a safe and wonderful holiday season. The time sure went by fast this year. I hope all you trolls that are in chat have a good holiday season in Mommy's basement. While you troll everybody else while they're actually out doing something useful. Because we all know the trolls live in Mommy and Daddy's basement, playing video games, and they'll never get out. So just my little dig on trolls. They even need to have a nice holiday. Hey, how you doing? Well, everybody's coming down now. You want the corner? You want the corner? All right. Sounds fair. You just said you want the corner, just let me know. All right, so you guys ain't gonna be able to see me much longer, I don't think. Not that that's probably a bad thing, but you can still hear me, which might not be any better. Really thought that bite would pick up. Hopefully this water isn't too loud. I'm right by the spillway here, and it's fairly loud, but I don't know how it's going to sound through the mic. Well, at least not too bad. I'll just. Seeing as how this guy's going to set up, I'm going to have to go on the other side of him, so I'll be coming back towards the camera in a minute. Well, guys, the live stream hasn't been a complete bust. We did catch one. Better than none. Come on, crappie. I want one more. I don't care if it's big or small. I just want one. Just want to feel that thump. Just a boom. That's what crappie do. Boom. All right, we're moving back towards the camera. All right, we're back. How many people we got in here? 44 awesome people. Hey, thank you guys. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas from Missouri, your Fun Fishing Adventures channel. No, we just got to catch another crappie or two. I don't know where them crappie are at, but they ain't playing very fair. We're going to zoom it back. Just try to. Guess that's all the more it wants to unzoom, so hopefully that's good. Well, you can't talk a whole lot when you're fishing because you're going to scare the fishes away. At least that's what my grandpa always used to tell me. Probably because I talk too much. Just a guess. Come on, crappie, come out the bottom. We've tried 5 different colors so far and haven't had any luck on any of them. And caught the one crappie on a walleye jig. Go figure, huh? Better see what time it is. We gotta get home sooner or later. Let's see, in Missouri is 3:03. Come on, crappie, bite my stuff. Can't believe all you awesome people are still in here watching. I really do appreciate it. We're going to try one more color before we call it a day. I'm not ignoring chat, guys. I just can't see it. I'm too far away. This is what happens when you have way too many pockets. You don't ever know where nothing's at. It's got to be in this pocket. Yeah, there it is. Oh, come on. You're kidding me. Got my jig head stuck in a rock. That's just my luck, huh? But we got it. Having all kinds of problems, but you know what? I'm a fisherman. You guys are fishermen probably, or you want to be here, or you're trolling. Which trolls can be fun. As long as you're respectful, I don't care. If not, somebody will zap you. Then it won't matter. Okay, I do have a small monkey milk in here. Trying to get away from these smaller baits to see if a bigger bait would do any good. Let's try the small monkey milk. Remind me, I put the baits in my right pocket because I'll forget, of course, where I put them. All right, let's try this little monkey milk. I didn't get that hook just right, and I kind of like for it to be perfectly through the middle. It's off to the side a little bit. But we might be able to work with it. I think I'm on a leaf out there. Yep, I was on a leaf. I just caught that leaf. I told you I was on a leaf. There's the leaf. Out of the whole stinking river, I had to catch the leaf. Could have been a fish, not a leaf. I know one thing, I might have to order some more jigs from Jeffrey's Jigs. I got to get me some more of the monkey milk. Definitely a killer bait. So if you get the chance, check out Jeffrey's Jigs. That's a big one. It's a big one. Come on, crappie. Where are you at? That's the biggest fish of all, guys. It's the biggest one of all. Let me see if I can walk over here and get this thing undone. That's right. We made the save. We saved that one. They ain't hung up no more. Happy holidays, everybody. It's out there. 50 plus people in still. Thank you very much. Y'all are great. Wish I could read the chat, but now my glasses are all dirty. You guys seem to be having a good time, though. You got it under control. You get the chance to meet up, connect, subscribe to other channels. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday. Ah, somebody's line, huh? Let me guess, it's braided line too. Is it braid? Yeah, that's braided line.
Yeah, I think it's like 8 pounds or something.
Is there a rod on the other end of it?
Oh, there's a good lure.
I heard a couple of, oh, just that one. That's, so hey guys, I want to show you this. Now, I'm not a big braid fan. I don't like braid, and this is exactly why.
This ain't braid. This is not. This is
Oh,
a
is it mono? That looked like braid.
big game catfish.
Well, anyway, a lot of times when people use braid, they can't break it. So they cut the line and it lays underground like that does. That's why I thought it was braid. But part of that looks like braid. Or is it a mix?
There's a mix. There's some clearish line,
Yeah. So see,
yellowish line. Well, may all be, may just be slime covered.
but anyway, 72 people. Man, you guys are awesome. But yeah, when you get that heavy line and stuff and you cut it at your rods and it floats in the water, that's bad for everybody. It's bad for the fishermen and the fish. So grab your stick, wrap a stick around your line and break it if you got to. Don't just cut it and leave it lay in the water. Hey, if you guys don't mind, I'll take a few jewels or gems. I really enjoy those. YouTube's been giving them out free. That helps us content creators a lot. Say my favorite is the happy poop and it's cheap. You guys are great for hanging out with me. Thank you. Rustic, I hope you got chat taken care of. Somebody once told me, he's like, well, once you get a chat going, you don't have to pay much attention to it because everybody else will carry it for you. And that's one of those things today. So I appreciate you guys. I'm just enjoying actually be able to fish without having my head in the screen. Wish the crappie would bite though. They're just not in here like normal. Maybe I'll try throwing, not let it sink nearly as far. Only like about 18 inches under the water, and we'll try it. We could be fishing under the stupid things. All right. I don't think these crappie are just going to bite. Bad day. It's supposed to be a 5-star day, according to Mr. Matt. But I don't think that point ever came. We haven't done any good at all. We've got one crappie. And Rod here, he's got one crappie. That's been it. Hey, thanks for the thumbs up there, hunting and stuff. I appreciate it. Got 10 joules, 40 awesome people in. Thank you for spending your Saturday afternoon with me while we try to catch some crappie. Ain't had much luck. Just deciding whether I want to try to throw that walleye jig just a little bit more or try to change up again. We haven't been doing very much good with the crappie, but we did do good with the walleye jig for crappie. Wild Hook, welcome in. Good to see you, Adrian. Thank you for stopping by, brother. My mic's right here. It's right here. See it? They should be able to hear me. There. Is that better? It's right there. Now it's right there. It was right there. That's all right. You stay well as well, Ed. Thank you very much. Hopefully you can hear me okay, though. That's better? Okay. So I'm going to grab this walleye jig, and we're going to throw this walleye jig some until I lose it. because I can guarantee it's going to get snagged up and I'm going to lose it. You go into the trash can? Here. This was down here too. When I came down.
Thing over there behind your neck. That might stay.
It's a zip tie.
No, I saw the napkin. I said it might stay.
You don't ever know what's on that napkin.
Don't want to find out either.
Nope. I didn't see that. Yeah. All right, we're going to throw this walleye jig. Looks like a shad. It don't smell like a shad, though. Definitely looks like a shad. Glasses are off. I can't read chat. Just hang out. Be cool. Talk to each other. I didn't want to get that mic like too close to my face. So I didn't really know how well it was going to pick up. I called it. I called it. I knew I'd get hung up. First stinking cast. First cast. First stinking cast. First cast, I knew it. Bouncing that jig around there, not getting hung up. Throw a swim bait over there and it's done. Ah, pulled loose. Good. It pulled loose, folks. Whatever that is never used to be there. I don't know what it is. All right. Bent the hook just a little bit, but I think we're all right. We can bend that back, maybe. Maybe use the ball. Bend the hook back in just a little bit. That's better. We're good to go. See if we can get hung up on that wall, on that rock again, or whatever it is, root wad, tree that's drifted down. You know you're on the bottom when you're getting hooked up. All right, if you're curious what this is just a Bass Pro Shop reel. I went into the Bass Pro Shop to buy a rod and reel. This is the Extreme Stick. So I went in to buy a 2-piece rod because I got a short bed truck. And I seen the rod, it was like 39 bucks. When I started walking around, I seen the rod and reel combo for 49 bucks. So I bought the combo because it was $10 cheaper or $10 more expensive. Kind of stupid not to. But man, I'm really glad I did. I like this rod and reel combo. Bass Pro Shop did good when they put this together. It's supposed to be kind of like an ugly stick, their version of the ugly stick. But I really like what they did with it. It's a medium fast action. Hey, I got fast action on something else again. I'm snagged again, guys. Imagine the hell out of that, huh? Don't think I'll get lucky this time. That's pulling loose. It's line. Somebody damn fishing line. And we got lucky and got it back again. Got lucky and got it back. Didn't bend the hook that time. Just can't quite make it to that wall. I want to try to make the wall on the other side, but get a lot of nice bass off of that wall. Summertime, you catch a lot of bass up off of that wall. Hey, we found that again. You had to think I learned the first 2 times I hung up on it, huh? Nobody said I was smart. Don't think I'm gonna get this one back. Huh, looks like I lied. You still ain't got no bluegills, huh? Hey, they might not be up in here. Are they? Never really tried to bluegill fish this time of year. I didn't know how well they'd bite. All right. Show you guys something. If I can make it over without falling.
I think Matt lied to you.
Matt always lies to me.
What?
He always lies.
Apparently he told you they're in the bottom, not close to the bottom.
So I never seen the inside of one of these jigs, but whatever I was snagged on, just ripped the whole top of it off for me. Destroyed my jig. See if we can't shove it back in the hole. I know that probably didn't sound right, but y'all know what I meant. No, I don't think it's going to go back in. It ain't. I don't think it will. Maybe I might get it in there. Ha, I got it back in there. Okay, it's somewhat back in the hole. So now we kind of got a real bait again. I ain't throwing over there again. Well, I probably will. Like I said, I ain't smart all that often. Just sometimes. More stubborn than anything. Man, that cigarette smells good. It doesn't. I don't smoke anymore, but it's like, oh, that smells good. I remember that smell. I don't think the fish are here, guys. I really don't. 50 people still in here. You guys are awesome. Hey, Albert, welcome in. Great to see you. Ziggy, Duke, glad to see you're still here. Hopefully I got that set on all chat. Not that I've been here to watch it. What the heck is that? That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. It was on all messages. We're good. Yeah, Merry Christmas to everybody. I hope you have a safe and holiday. Very, very safe holiday. It'd be a great Christmas gift for me if you guys wouldn't mind. Smash that thumbs up, like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell. Check us out tomorrow night on the Sunday Night Bite Show. It'll be on my channel this week. Me, myself, and Stacy with Bank Fishing Adventures. I know he's going to be fishing a flooded river. His rivers are flooded, so. That's when the big kitty cats come out and play for him. The little shad, you got him. I'd have spent forever trying to catch him. That's a little crappie.
Yeah. That's when you get the big ones.
There you go. Here you go, guys. Big old crappie. That was a monster.
Shame I can't throw him back out there as bait.
Nope.
He's
Oh.
still alive.
I wonder what killed him though. Unless he come through that gate. I don't know how that gate works. I don't know if it lifts up and it comes from the bottom or if it drops down and
I
it
think it comes up.
drops from the top. It'd be interesting to go over there and see if they'll let me go through there and do a video on it.
Do what?
So it'd be interesting if they'd let me go over there. I'm on my own line. Ha ha.
They do sometimes have tours.
Do they?
I don't know when. They've always said they've had a picture up there somewhere that shows all the pylons out there. I've always wanted to see that.
I know every so often they drop this river all the way down and clear this out. But I don't know how many years or whatever they do it.
Well, when they was doing this handicap thing here, it's waste of money.
That's what it was, is a waste of money.
I come over here and they had it just almost shut off except for that very center stream there.
Right.
I throw some catfish bait and stuff out, and the siren went off. As soon as that water started coming through, I started getting bites left and right.
Yep. Well, I ain't got hung up in 3 casts, guys. I'm sure I'll get hung up here in a minute. I ain't got hung up in 3 casts.
Right here on the line.
Well, I got hung on a line, but not on the bottom. I'll get hung up here, watch. It's gonna happen.
It's safe up there.
That's where I've been getting hung up, right there. Well, that bait's drifting down. I never hung up on that before. It's got to be something that's fairly new out there. Not that they've really dropped that water hole out to push anything out of that lake. So if y'all don't know, which I know you don't, on the other side of the spillway is Clearwater Lake. It's a pretty good sized lake. It's a reservoir. It's built for flood control for downstream. It's not a power generating lake. Built solely for flood control.
Not flood control for up here.
For down south. Yeah, because it flooded its butt off up above the lake. Bounced off a couple rocks. Mine, yeah. I'm gonna reel my other line in because it's just getting in the way. Because I forget it's sitting there and I put it there. It was my attempt to catch a carp while I was fishing. Oh, it moved every time I threw my line across top of it. And it snagged on top of that. Oh yeah, it snagged. It snagged good. It snagged, folks. It's the name of the game here on your fun fishing adventures. Snag your stuff. Snag your stuff. So I got bait. I ain't got no corn left. Some ate my corn, but I got bait. We got to do a time check, folks. We got a little bit of time left. Not a ton. We got a little bit of time. Little bit of time. Who we got in here still yet? 44 awesome people still in. Hey, Blast. Hey, Blast, how you doing? Danny, welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. We got 72 thumbs up, $0 in the super chat, which I am perfectly fine with that. And we got 236 rubies, at least it looks like. Thank you, guys. Always appreciate the rubies and the gems and the jewels or whatever you want to call them. You guys are the best. And Merry Christmas to everybody that just now came in. We're going to have a heat wave for Christmas here. It's going to be like 71 degrees. Not much like Christmas weather, but it is what it is. I'd rather have a couple inches of snow on the ground or have snow falling on Christmas Day. That's part of the season. But here in Missouri, we don't get that very often. If Matt was here, he'd be telling me I'm moving my bait too fast. I need to be slower with it. Throwing over there and just kind of letting the current take that jig or that swim bait, roll it down that rock face. I did have a hit there. I missed you. Short bit and pulled my thing back out. I'm just trying to make this jig work, guys. We ain't got a whole lot longer to stay. But we just did have a bite. It was a short bite and a bit on the back of my lure, which you just kind of like barely put together in any way. I mean, I literally just, yeah, it's not together very good at all. But I missed that one. Good, it came loose. Thought I was snagged up, guys. I'm seeing 100 pop across the screen. Is that from Rusted? If it is, thank you. Appreciate it. Times 20. I didn't see who did that. I want to make sure so I don't give credit to the wrong person. Oh, it's just jokes. Hey, welcome in. Thank you. I've never seen you before. Welcome in. Thank you for the hundreds. We were on somebody else's line out there once again. And my jig is just totally screwed. That's done for, guys. That is done for. Just jokes. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That's great. It's awesome. I don't know who did this one. I did not see it. Okay, it's just jokes. I appreciate it. That's awesome of you. Merry Christmas. Thank you very much. We got up to the 800 joules, 76 people. Or 76 thumbs up. This jig's toast. I got one more little jig in my pocket. And we'll try it. But this thing is absolutely no good for anything anymore. No good. I can't see all that good. Therefore, I had glasses, but I was way over there. So I missed that. So I apologize. Since 6'7", huh? Is that a real thing now? I'm trying to catch. I started off trying to catch crappie, and we got one, but the bite's just not there. So I'm after walleye, which the bite ain't been there either. But now we're gonna try this cutesy little fella. Hey now. Just jokes just gave us a bunch of gifts. I don't know why they was timed out. But it must have been something bad or somebody went in and zapped them. Hey Aiden. Welcome in. So we're gonna try this little guy. We might pull some crappie off of this because the one crappie we did catch was on a bait like, I just had, which was considerably bigger. But essentially the same bait. I don't know who blocked him, and I don't know why. What else are you throwing? I don't see any reason why he would have been blocked. I guess he's unblocked now, because now I see him again. Sorry that you got blocked there. I don't understand why you got blocked. I'm going to use this bait because it's what I got in my pocket, and I don't want to run up to the tackle truck to get another bait. Besides, I don't have that much longer before I have to go. So I apologize if you get them blocked. It was an accident, I'm sure. It sucks getting old. I got new glasses on the way in. These glasses just don't cut it anymore. It's harder and harder to see what you're trying to tie. You get yourself all goofed up like I just did. So all you young people, don't get old. All right. I think we should be good now. All right. We're good. I have to go wrap kids' Christmas presents, so I can't stay late. And I still have an hour drive. I got over an hour drive just to get home. So hopefully we catch a fish on this little dude. That's cute. We can catch. Ain't that cute? That's cute. But anyway, we'll try to catch something on this. We can catch crappie. We can catch a walleye. I even catch a catfish. You don't know. Or a bass. Or I could fall in the water. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to let it drop to the bottom. We're just going to kind of pull it to where that tail goes back and forth, create some action. I ain't been keeping up with chat much, guys. I apologize. But when it comes to fishing and you're really just fishing, this is what you do. You don't pay attention to the camera. You just want to share your experience with everybody else. It's just like they're fishing with you this way. Really like to catch a white bass. I haven't caught a white bass down here in a little while. They should be running through here. Normally in the wintertime, this place is loaded with white bass. You could almost throw this jig on an ultralight. In all honesty, this is probably too small for this rod even, but it's throwing. I am out of it today, but I'm not feeling well. So was the last year. Gee, just let it go. I know it hurts, but let it go. You'll be all right, I promise. Ain't nobody gonna bring you down but you. Quit letting it bother you. But anyway, we've got 62 awesome people in here still. We've been fishing for an hour and 40 minutes. We've only caught one fish, which is kind of really disappointing. But I think I am going to pack my stuff up and I'm going to head home so I can take care of stuff for the kids so they have their Christmas presents. So thank each and every one of you guys for hanging out with me while I fish. We didn't have a lot of luck, but I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you very much for coming. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas and y'all have a very wonderful day. Thanks for watching your Fun Fishing Adventures channel. We'll see you again soon. And don't forget Sunday Night Bites tomorrow night. So please hit that thumbs up before you go. Subscribe and turn that notification bell on. Peace out. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, folks. From your Fun Fishing Adventures. I'll let y'all say goodbye before I turn it off. I'll walk this stuff up to the truck. I know better than to do this with my glasses on. Well, that's what'd you get now? Is all you snagged the shad?
Yeah. I held it in front of the camera.
Huh?
I held it in front of the camera.
Yeah. Give it the old board down there if you don't want it.
Oh, I'll put it in my cooler.
Okay.
No, I ain't gonna.
No, I mean if I get shad, I keep them. Matt snags onto them. I'll grab them from Matt. Shad are hard to find around my area.
They're not very a lot of them down here usually.
Oh, there's a ton of them down here. It's just getting them. Because you can't throw a cast net. If you do, you're going to get caught. You're in trouble.
I caught several of them last year, so I had a few in the freezer.
Now, snagging them's a different story. If you snag onto them, you can't. It's Matt said he talked to the conservation dude. He said if you snag them, it's one thing, but you're not supposed to throw a net or have a net of any sort.
Right. I don't think you're even supposed to keep them if you snag them. No, supposedly. Like he said, most of them don't care. That's how I was catching them last year, though.
Now, if you're throwing a cast net, your butt's in trouble. Or dipping them with a dip net.
I was down here when they had the old ramp come down this way and then went back. And it was flooded right there between the two ramps. A couple of kids come over here and they was throwing a cast net. He throwed it out there, and I think it was white bass, smallmouth bass, largemouth bass.
Oh yeah.
He had everything in that one net. He looked at his buddy, he said, "Quick, go get the bucket." I was like, "Guys, you know you're not supposed to keep it." If it's, yeah, I know. Hurry up. Okay.
So no, you're not supposed to keep it. That's it. All right, once again, hey, thank you guys. I do appreciate you. Have a great night. Happy holidays from your fun fishing adventures on the Black River, Piedmont, Missouri, just below Clearwater Lake. Thank you all. Merry Christmas. See you guys.